Welcome back to the show. College internships can be a significant part of a college education, and here with me is Loriana Tisher of BONSAI to help us learn how to prepare for this very important opportunity. Welcome back, Loriana. It's always so nice to have you. So before we get into the internship part, let's talk a little bit about BONSAI and what's going on and anything new.
I have some new great clients, and really I'm specializing in mid-level managers and people who are really great technically, but not so good on emotional intelligence or their non-technical skills. So how do they build their leadership skills to really bear their best fruit and help those people around them? So that's been it's been a great challenge, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
So you offer one-on-one coaching or coaching to teams and that kind of thing about these interpersonal
I specialize in one-on-one coaching and some consulting arrangements, but what I find is training's great, but it's very theoretical. I can come in about 4 to 6 months and transform a leader to really getting better results, and so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that's the mid-level managers, but one of the things that you bring to us, which is so awesome, is your experience working with students, college students, and this week we're going to talk about internships, because right now we're at that point in the school year where most college students have internships lined up for the summer, and so they haven't started yet. They're kind of focused on exams, but what can they be doing? They've got the job. Is there anything they should be doing to prepare?
Absolutely. First thing, they should get their LinkedIn profile up. And so if they don't have that, go to LinkedIn. It's very simple because they're going to be networking with a lot of people, and everyone's going to say, are you on LinkedIn? And if they're not, it's going to look less professional. And this is a time when they're going to meet people that they can connect with, kind of like on Facebook friending, but they can connect on LinkedIn and start getting that built up. So
should their LinkedIn profile feature this job even though they haven't started it?
I don't think that's a bad idea. They could show it as a June start date.
Okay.
And so first LinkedIn profile. The second thing is before they start, I would do some research on the company so they understand the company, the industry, and also connect with their manager about a week or two ahead of time and say, I'd like to be prepared when I get on the job. What can I do to learn more about the company or my position? They may have nothing, but it shows initiative, which is really important and something that leaders look when they're going to hire somebody later on.
Right, so to show that enthusiasm for the job, you've got the job, but you're not going to take it for granted. You're going to go in there and be ready to work on day one. So what's the best way to contact the manager ahead of time? By email, by phone? Is there sort of a protocol for that?
I would try email, and if they don't hear back in a couple days, follow it up with a phone call.
Okay.
That shows that they're determined to find out the information, and really they need to be thinking about not just doing great on this job, but establishing themselves as different from the other interns or other employees, and so it's a competitive advantage in essence that they're establishing from the get-go.
Okay, so then June 1st rolls around, they're prepared, they've researched the company, they go into the first day in the job, and the summer commences. So what should they be doing to really stand out amongst their colleagues?
First thing is, and this sounds kind of odd in some ways, but they shouldn't be afraid to ask questions. And when I was at Mizzou leading the professional development program, and what I would hear from students time and time again is it took them about 3 weeks to realize it's okay to ask. And it really is, people want to help them, and so they shouldn't feel like they have to know it all from the start. But they should also be looking to quickly establish that they're a learner, that they're looking for feedback, not so much in terms of validation, but hey, how am I doing, how can I improve? And really working hard to show that they can help the company and add value where it's possible for them to do so.
And should their goal throughout the summer be on getting a job offer from that company down the road, or should it be on just getting a great skill set to use on a resume?
I think it's several things, and they should start by thinking about what do they want to accomplish this summer. So one could be getting good skills and experience for that resume. That's kind of a no-brainer, but then there could be also contacts that they want to establish a network. It could also be just personal growth. This is a good opportunity to get outside your comfort zone. You have opportunities to do things that maybe you've never done before. Building relationships with adults, which may sound a little peculiar, but a lot of students I talk with, they haven't had a lot of time one-on-one with people over 22. And so they need to develop that comfortability and build their interpersonal skills.
Yeah, and those older people in the workplace, love interfacing with the young students, the interns.
Absolutely.
So we're going to take a quick break,
Okay.
but when we come back, we're going to talk more about really maximizing that internship opportunity. So stay tuned to STL TV Live. We'll be back with Loriana Tisher of BONSAI in just a moment.